Hey there guys, Jordan down here at Team Winnebagoland Marine Center coming back at you again for another Fish Friday video. So in the past we've done one or two other cooking ones. Today we're going to do fish tacos. So first step in this is just getting the fish dry. So I'm going to grab my fish over here on my right hand side there and just kind of lay it down on this towel, right like that. Yep, and then we're going to want to make sure that we squeeze all the water out of it. So we got a few pieces left that we got to throw on here. Nope, not avocados. We got to put some fish on there. Okay. There's just one more that I got to grab. Perfect. I purposely tipped that over. I'm just gonna grab the towel here now and squeeze all the water out of the fish. Right like that. Yep. Give it a little bit of pressure. Perfect. Yep. Then we're gonna open the towel back up so we can see what we're working with. All right. Next we're gonna season the fish. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna grab the seasoning that we have here. It's a little X-rated, but it's called Oshkosh. So we're just going to grab a plate. I just gotta give me 1 second. We'll grab the plate. We gotta get a plate. All right. So next we're gonna grab our plate here right out in front of us. Yeah, and then we're gonna take our breading. So it's a little bit of seasoning, and I like to blacken it. So we're gonna grab this breading, the seasoning right in front of our plate. Just give me 1 second here, and we're gonna just dump a little bit onto the plate. Yep, right like so. Just put a little bit onto the towel too, just in case. We're gonna grab a couple pieces of fish. Yeah, right like that. And then we're gonna, flip it on both sides. Make sure that you really cover those. Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking to do. So we're gonna grab a few more pieces of fish here. Get them done up right. We're lacking on the seasoning a little bit, so we're gonna grab a little bit of seasoning. Yeah, just right about there. Yeah, just gonna sprinkle that on there. Perfect. All right, now the next thing we got to do is get our heat rolling. So we're going to come down here, we're going to grab some oil. I like to use vegetable oil. So I like to use the vegetable oil. We're going to come back over here to this pan. We're just going to drizzle a little bit in there, just enough to cover the bottom. Yeah, perfect, yep. And then we're going to just dump, it might be a little hot. Okay, yep, and we're just gonna drizzle a little bit in there. We're gonna get that up to temp. We were looking for about 350, 400. I'm just gonna let that warm up. In the meantime, we are going to prepare some other things. So we're gonna grab our coleslaw here. Yeah, just like that, and we're missing the bowl, so we gotta grab the bowl. So we'll just set down the coleslaw for a second. Yep, and then we'll work back over here and grab a bowl just in front of us here. Yeah, right like that. We're gonna set that down in front. Now we have to be careful because I actually placed a knife inside of the bowl. So we're gonna be real easy with our hands. Yeah, we're just gonna take that out and set it on the side. Perfect, yep. Then we're gonna grab our coleslaw again. We're gonna open that up. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, got it. All right, perfect. We're gonna dump that in there. It stinks a little bit. Yeah. So what I like to do for my coleslaw, after I get it all out of the bag, then we're gonna grab our mayonnaise. So I keep it pretty simple. Mayonnaise a little bit more to the north. Nope, the other way. Right, nope, a little left right there. Yeah, so we're gonna grab that mayonnaise. We're just gonna throw a little bit of that on a spoon. So we're gonna grab a spoon just to the right of us here, yep. And we're gonna take that, and there's not a lot of mayonnaise left in this jar, so you really gotta get down in there. We're gonna try to scoop it right onto, just like that, right onto the coleslaw. Really getting every bit that I have left in that jar. Yeah, yep, that's really perfect. So all I like to do on top of that is just add some honey. So I got the honey right over here. We're just gonna open that puppy up. Yeah, sometimes I like to screw the whole lid off the top. No, just kidding. Yeah, just screwing the whole lid. Just taking the whole lid off, or either way, it's got an easy spout there. So we just give that a real good squeeze. Yeah. No, I'd say I like to use a little bit more than that. So we're gonna squeeze it for 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 more seconds. Perfect, yep. And then we're gonna grab our spoon here. That's already in the bowl, and we're gonna start mixing that together. I'm just gonna move this container of oil out of the way real quick so the camera can see what we're doing. So I'm gonna drop the spoon once and I'm just gonna scoot that out of the way so we can see what's going on. The floor would have been fine too, but we're gonna put it on the table. Yep, just mixing that all together real nice. And then we're gonna have to prepare some avocado. You're gonna have to give me a minute. I forgot a plate, so I'm gonna have to run and grab that. But the coleslaw is looking great, nice and creamy. So just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, now that I just went and grabbed our plate, we should be good to go here. We got the oil up to temp, so I'm just gonna grab a few pieces of fish here, drop it in that oil, which is very, very hot. So we really have to be careful with our hands. And just make, yep, perfect. We're just gonna grab all that fish, throw it in this pan right away. We're kind of stacking it up on top of each other, which isn't necessarily what you want to do. Kind of spreading it evenly around. Yeah, so we're layering it like three pieces of fish on top of each other. So we just got one that we dropped onto the table here, so I'm just gonna grab that, but be real careful while we're doing it. Yeah, right there. Throw that in the pan, and then we're gonna grab our tongs here. We're just gonna spread those out a little bit. So we're gonna start a little bit to the left, and we're gonna grab a couple, right like that, yeah. And then we're just gonna spread them out perfectly. Yep, they're really coming together nice. That's excellent, yeah, just like so. We're just gonna let those roll for a couple minutes. It really should only take like 2 minutes on each side, and those will be done. In the meantime, we're just gonna grab an avocado. So we're gonna scoot our coleslaw out of the way. And then we're gonna reach and grab our, yeah, we got the knife, but let's not wave that around. Let's set that down for a second maybe even. We're gonna reach real carefully out in front of us and grab our plate here. Yep, and then we're gonna put it down in front of us, right there, but we're gonna pull it toward us a little bit, and it's, yeah, just like that. We're gonna grab our knife here. Grab our knife, yeah, ooh, sharp knife, yep. And then we're gonna take that, we're gonna cut our avocado. So I just like to run it down to the pit, and then you kind of just rotate the avocado. Man, and that is a perfect one. I can't wait to have that on these tacos. Yep, so we're gonna set down that part, and then, ooh, yeah, we're gonna be really careful. Ooh, the pit just falls out sometimes, and that's exactly what you're looking for. So now we're gonna grab our knife again, we're gonna cut that up into just little thin slices right inside of the husk of the avocado. Ooh, but, ooh, yeah, yep, yeah, just like that, yeah, just sometimes a little bit thinner is fine, but really whatever works. But we gotta get back over here and watch our fish. So we're gonna grab our tongs again, and we're gonna flip a few pieces of fish here. Ooh, those are looking good, yeah. So these are bluegills. Yeah, I'm really doing a good job. These are bluegills from Green Lake. If you're out there ice fishing this year, it's really incredible, and some good tasting fish out of there. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that the way it is. Oh, we did miss one, so we're just gonna go a little bit to the right. I can't find the darn thing. Just away from us a little bit. Right there, perfect, yep. Okay, so we're gonna let that cook, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Alrighty, now that we got our fish done, we're just gonna prepare our tortillas here. So what I like to do is grab a tortilla. I like to sprinkle a little bit of cheese on them. And then I throw that right on the skillet too. Warm that up, let the cheese melt, get a nice little brown on the tortilla. So I'm just gonna grab one of those to start, and we'll set it on our plate here. All right, two actually. And then we're gonna grab our cheese. So we're gonna set that down. Grab it, no, to the left we're gonna grab our cheese. It's right in front of us here, so excuse me, yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of cheese on each one of those. Right, yeah, right there, it's great, yep, just like that. I like to do a little bit more. Yeah, yep, yeah. So we'll just leave it right like that. Then we're gonna grab our tortillas. I got this skillet up here to about 300 degrees. So we're just gonna grab one of those. We're gonna do our best to leave the cheese on top of the tortilla as we transfer it to the pan. Yeah, but we're just gonna set, ooh, yeah, just gonna drop it, yeah. And then we're gonna grab our second tortilla here. We're gonna put it right in the pan like so. That'll just take a couple minutes here. There ain't a whole lot else that we have to do in between. I mean, so down here at Team Winnebagoland Marine Center this month, we are highlighting our 19-foot boats. So we do have quite a few in stock right now. We've got SX 195s, AR 195, 195S's. If you guys aren't really familiar, just stop in and I'll show you around. Jarrell and I can both help you guys out. So just something to consider. Looks like we're starting to melt pretty good here now. So we're just gonna reach. Here's where we really have to be careful with our hands, because that tortilla's sitting right on that skillet. So we're gonna Go a little right there. Yep, and we're just gonna bunch it up. Yeah, perfect. We're just gonna bring that right back over to our plate and set it down on the plate usually. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Then I'm gonna reach over and grab a little bit of fish. So the fish is warm, yep, and some people like to use a fork or a spoon. I just like to bare hand it. So we're just gonna set that on there. You're looking for just a little bit more fish than that. I know that it's kind of hard to see, so I'm gonna move this cheese out of the way. That's directly in front, right there. And then we're gonna take some avocado. We're gonna put a little bit of avocado on there, just a few pieces. Yeah, yep. And then I'm gonna take my coleslaw. So there's a spoon in the coleslaw that I'm gonna use to scoop it out of there. I'm just gonna take a nice heaping pile like that, and we're gonna bring it over, and we're just gonna, right there is where I want it. Yes, perfect. Now, man, this has really got me working up an appetite, so I can't wait to try this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab it and kind of roll it up, and I'm gonna take a bite of this right away. So I'm gonna just fold it right like so. Yeah, yep. And sometimes a couple pieces of fish fall up, but no big deal. I do like hot sauce, so maybe we'll just throw a little dab of hot sauce on there. I like Cholula, which is a little bit in front of us, not the honey, plenty of honey in the coleslaw. Not an avocado, but there's actually Cholula, just a little bit straight down. Right now, yep, perfect, right there. I just like to take a little dab of that. It is pretty hot, so just a touch, really. But I do like to put it on the taco. So I'm gonna scoop my hand back, and I'm just gonna dump it right there. We're gonna dump it a little bit harder to really make sure that it actually comes out. We're gonna really tip it, yeah, perfect. Just like that. We're gonna set that back down over here. The cap's a little funny, yeah, there we go. So back to our taco here, man. I am hungry and I cannot wait to try this. So we're just gonna kneel down a little bit. So yeah, okay. Excuse me. Yeah, that is excellent. We're gonna take this back, feed it to all the other boys. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you next time.